If your Claude Code projects look like this, you're probably missing the most important step. Let me show you what I stole from these $1 million law firm website templates. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use Claude Code, Get Shit Done, and the front-end design skill from Anthropic to create UIs that don't just end up looking like AI slop. In my last video, linked somewhere up here, I showed you how to use the Get Shit Done plugin with Claude Code to build a project from scratch. So if you'd like to visit that video and build something before you come here and learn how to actually build the user interface, be my guest. But I do want to let you guys know that Claude Code is very effective at building the projects for you that are super functional, but they end up looking super generic. Because if people even know about the front-end design skill, they're using it without proper research and planning. Claude Code could be like DaVinci for you. But if you put a blindfold on it, what good is DaVinci? And that's what ends up happening with Claude Code when we don't do proper research ahead of time. So the solution, just like the 3 phases of this video, are going to be researching, planning, and building, and we're going to walk through each step together. And the real secret sauce is using Claude Chrome extension in your browser once you're done researching so that it can actually review those websites, see them real time with you, take the blindfolds off, then we can build with a proper foundation. The first thing that I did in the research phase is I chose to use ChatGPT to ask for some law-related websites and UIs that I can reference. And I wanted 10 of them relevant to lawyers. These are the 4 that I use at the beginning of the video, and I already have CaseGate built out, and there are 4 links to the website or the project right now. The landing page, this is the intake, this is the actual intake form, and this is the attorney dashboard. And using Get Shit Done, I came all the way down to the 11th phase, which is the UI polish, and I made sure that it knew this was an interactive step. Get Shit Done asked me some questions whether I wanted a full overhaul or I should basically type something, right? So this is what I typed up. Here are 5 websites. I want you to use the Chrome browser extension to review them, take a look so you have context, and then I want 3 color palettes, and I want 3 color palette options and ideas for animations. So I'll just click enter at this point. All right, so it booted open the first website. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch every analysis that it goes through, but I'm going to let it do its thing. This app is actually something that I'm going to be bringing to market very soon, but the first thing and most important thing was to make sure that the app actually worked. And the polish and everything, that's the fun stuff, if you know how to do it right, which we're doing here. Also, if you don't have the front-end design skill already installed into your Claude, all you're going to have to do is type in /plugins, search for the front-end design skill, but I already have it, so all I'm going to do is type in /skills. I have my Get Shit Done skills here, I have my custom project skills, and then I have the front-end design skill here. So if you want to activate it, just naturally chat with Claude and say, hey, I would love to use this front-end design skill for this project, and it'll do so. If you guys can't get Chrome in your browser yet, go to Google, search up Claude Chrome extension, and then in Claude Code, type in --Chrome, and it'll pop open and it'll connect. But after the analysis, it's giving me options here, and I really love this because it's so clear, easy for me to understand, and I didn't have to spend all that time really giving it the input. It's giving me all the options. I could review it and then make my decision. Okay, so it broke down the primary colors, accent, and feels, 3 color palette options, trust and authority, modern sass, warm and bold, bold and brass. Well, anyways, animation patterns, all options. Okay, page. I'm going to let it have some freedom here with the animations, but as far as the color palettes, I think what's important for lawyers and clients alike is trust and authority. We aren't a modern sass, warm and bold. I would say option 1. See, the only thing that I am missing in the UI polish, which I'm not going to get into here, is going into either Nano Banana on Google AI Studio or Higgsfield AI and generating a brand new logo for this. But as far as that component, all I have to do is get it and plug it into the GitHub and tell Claude to add it there. So not worried about that. And now it's asking me, what's the most important thing to nail in the UI polish? Consistency everywhere. That's very important for me. Dashboard feel, AI credibility, all equally important. Yeah, I would say all equally important. What's out of the scope? All right, I'm going to type in. So I added no new features. Mobile optimization can wait. Just the UI, animations, colors, like we discussed. Because after I clear up the UI, then I can go ahead and mobily optimize it, chat with it. And there are some other things that I need to build on this, which is what they call RLS, row level security, and figure out where there's going to be some potential issues on that side. But this isn't a security video, this is UI. So Any specific look and feel reference in mind beyond what we researched? I like the Clio vibe. So let me just pull that open. Clio. Yeah, I can roll with this type of vibe. So I'm just going to stick with one. So I'm going to type in create the context. All right, so now it's just going to wrap up the context, put it all together so that phase 11, which is the UI polish, can come out properly. All right, you guys know the drill. Copy this. We're just going to clear the context, let it run. And I'm not trying to fangirl, but this is why I recommend Get Shit Done, especially for beginners or anybody at any level, because you don't have to organize things yourself. It organized the last phase in which I'm at right now. It put the context markdown in the right folder, and I can clear context every so often, so I don't deal with that context run like a lot of you guys do. Just clear it, plan the next phase, boom, it has context, we move on. Life's good at this point. Okay, so it planned out phase 11. So research is done. We went through the planning because this was the entire planning phase. And I'm just going to take a second to read through this. Yeah, I like it. And if you guys are enjoying this so far, getting some value out of it, definitely like the video. And I also want to note that if you want more access to me and my team, go ahead and join the school community. I have a free option. I have an entire classroom of Claude content, different templates for systems on NAN, prompt library, and a lot more. We go live 2 times a week, so if you want to come in and ask questions, connect with us. But this is what Get Shit Done is doing right now. It's basically taking the research that we did, the context, created the plan. Now it's going to create the phases so that we can go through one by one and generate and build, which is the last phase. So we're almost done here, and we're going to see what the final product ends up looking like, which I'm personally excited to see. Just to keep you guys in the loop, the building phase is pretty boring, and with Get Shit Done, it's actually very simple. So after we've done the research and the building, all I'm doing every so often is clearing the context window and then putting in the new prompt that it's given me. So I'm going through each of the phases now in the UI polish that we built. I'm going to clear this, I'm going to paste this, and I'm doing that for the rest of 5 to 8. We'll meet back up, we'll review it, we'll make some final considerations, maybe some final changes, and we'll conclude this thing. All right, looking at what it produced, it literally just changed some of the animations, and the polish wasn't really what I expected it would be. It did change the color scheme. So if we look, initially it was a darker gray here. We did get a lighter whitish, bluish background, and we did get some color changes here. Now at the beginning of the landing page, there was no animations here. So it did do somewhat of a polish. But what I really do want to change, and I might just start with one of the pages, maybe just the dashboard itself, but I want to overhaul the actual UI. So I think I'm going to actually edit this page, and I'm going to edit the actual dashboard. So I'm going to make that clear here. I did make some suggestions to Claude in this case. So we're just going to ask it in this next phase to just update the dashboard and the landing page based off of Clio, for example. And again, this is part of the process, and I want to be real with you. What you get might not be what you like. So you have to come back and be clear on what you want. So maybe we do have to get a little bit more clear of what we liked from Clio, for example, or maybe one of the other example websites or apps that we pulled up. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to just type in some specific requests here, and I'll share those with you in a sec. I want to specifically just change the UI on the attorney dashboard, admin portal, and landing page. Let's keep it lean and simple, same color scheme, but tell me exactly what we're going to do before we do it. And notice I did switch to plan mode before we start executing again. Okay, phase 12, premium UI overhaul. All right, I like what it suggested. I'm just going to add some final notes. I just said, let's just make sure it looks like a $10 million plus edit you made. Don't leave it cheap looking like AI slop. Make sure we use the front end design skill with our plans. So, all right, now we're stinking talking. Okay, I love this so much more than what it already was. And we could probably even organize this. So it did even organize this. I love that so much. We could further iterate off of this now. It's like a huge breath of relief I could take knowing that it did what it needed to do. We can put the logo here. I love how much cleaner this looks than just the general polish. Yes, we can definitely add some more to make this better. I'm probably going to have to add some animations, give it further context. But again, I didn't add any custom pictures or generate any AI images for this. This is just for the polish and color consistency, as well as the general UI and feel of animations and such. But this is the process you would do, right? The first video, I put the tutorial above in the beginning of the video if you want to create your project, but this is the process you would follow to add more phases to the Get Shit Done project so you can polish the UI, update the UI if you want to do a full overhaul, etc., etc. And if you guys have gotten value out of this, definitely like the video, join the school community if you'd like to have further trainings on this, and definitely subscribe if you like my vibe and what I taught. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.